chat. Sorry, I'm a little late. I had to grab everything because I'm just gonna be talking to myself a lot, honestly. That's how I create these scripts. But yeah, I'll basically be showing you how I create these vocal samples because like demos are like a huge production thing and it's just I'm only one human. I cannot. I will not have the production. Hi, Barimaro. Not much is up with me. Right now, just gonna get everything started up pretty soon when it comes to, you know, showing you what I do. Showing you what I do. Showing you what I do. Really depends on how squishy you think it will be. And also, yes, very cool beans. So, let me make sure everything's ready for everything that will be happening. Before I get to, yes, it can be, or it might not be. Really depends. Click. Okay, think I'm ready. So let me take you to basically what was previously my character, well, vocal sampler. Alright, so it's just easier to remember if I label it like this. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I label each character as like a different thing. So, character samplers, well, any samplers really, need to show off different aspects for you. So, you can't just be, you know, one character and just go through it. I mean, that's just not how voice acting works. So, let me now erase all this and start with a new thing. What should I do for this one? What will make it stand out? Well, I mean, what will catch their eye? Well, I know that some people like the yandere type, so I guess we can have one that's like unhinged. One that's unhinged. The second character, I mean, I can also do pretty good childlike voice as well. So, like, we'll figure out things as I go. But yeah, overall, it should be like a minute or so long when I finish it. Let's see, the third one. Yeah, that works. That works. And then I mean, honestly, because I am from a yeehaw town, it's just a thing I must do. It's like I must claim with this. I mean, depends if you want her to like. Well, depends on how you write the script, honestly. But again, this is just my character demo, so nothing super special about it. Let me think about what I want the fifth one to be. I know. Joking's all good. Um, hmm. Type figure, yeah. And then character 6. What should we make this one? Oh, okay. What should we make this one? Because, like, I don't feel like I do many accents too well, but maybe. Oh, yeah. Sure. Basically, if you want me to simplify it, it's basically a stuck-up bitch. How I'd put it? Yeah. You know, Karens. The sixth one I would want. Yeah. Sixth one I would want. Let's see, there's an unhinged one. Yeehaw. Caring type. If anything, I can. Yes! If anything. Um. Hmm. Let's see. So, well, we'll leave it at 5 for now, but like we'll figure something out. Later. So now that we have our characters and like what we want them to maybe sound like, it's time to go line writing. This is where I'm mostly gonna talk to myself because it's nicer to have like things flow. And the best way to help it flow nicely is just to speak it out loud. So this one's gonna be unhinged. So let's see. Where do you think you're going? Ha. That'll probably be pretty okay. Like, they're not supposed to be like novels long. They're just nice samples of how well you act and how well your voice can, like, the range of your vocals. Okay, let's see. Oh, there. Look. There, look. Dinosaur. Rawr. Yeah, that should work. Now this one should be, Excuse me? Oh, what did you just say to me? Excuse me? What did you just say to me? Yeah, thought so. Okay, yeehaw, yeehaw. Uh, partner. Well, partner. Looks like this. End of the road. Okay, now the mother. Oh, goodness. Sweetie. Oh, goodness, sweetie. What on earth happened to you? And, like, the line should have a varying range of emotion as well. When you're writing it, so. Of course, unhinged is just gonna be unhinged. Child is more excitement. Stuck up bitch is, well, gonna be a stuck up bitch and being pissed and all. Yeehaw Western. Well, I'm thinking going more dramatic, somber kind of thing. Well, partner, looks like this is the end of the road. And then caring mother is more panic and, again, caring in a sense. Again, once it's all cut together, it should last about a minute or so. Again, it shouldn't be too long because, like, even without the whole invention of short form content via Vine back in the day and now TikTok, casting directors don't have the time to sit through whole 5-minute videos. They just don't. So make sure you keep it short, simple, and concise. And if you really must have background music, make sure that the background music is royalty free, but personally I don't advise against it. I don't advise you record with, you put background music in your demo. And after that, what else? Oh yeah. Don't feel like you have to make one of these like, oh my god, if I don't make one of these, I'm a failure. No. Like, I started years ago without one of these, much less a new one of these. I just started off just going to Casting Call Club and other voice acting sites and just, hi, listen to this. With reading off the lines and just, if they like it, they like it. If they don't like it, then it's okay. Hi, Anthony Bragg! How are ya? I'm just here making my character sampler, aka character vocal sampler. Don't worry about it. I just name it demo because it's just easier to remember what it is rather than calling it a character sampler. Because I have new equipment. I have a new audio interface, so I may as well update the whole character sampler with new lines and with a little more experience in voice acting, seeing how I can make it the voice sampler better before, the whole production of going into a demo reel. And you have to pay for it, and it's not something you need to do as a voice actor or as anyone in the industry. Again, you can just start off on Casting Call Club, reading audition lines, sending those audition lines out, and again, if they like it, they like it. They don't like it, then it's all good. It's not a big deal. Nice! But yeah. Recording stories. Yeah, you can also get into the whole voice acting thing, just reading creepypastas, reading short stories. There's a whole bunch of ways to get into voice acting that is not, I need to get a character demo, I need to get all these demo things out. You don't. It's going to be okay. You will make it. It's going to be fine. As for starting mics, if you can't get an audio interface like mine, which I use a Focus Scarlett but Focusrite of the Scarlett variety, but again, those can be expensive. If you don't have an audio interface, you know that old game way back? It's called GarageBand. They had mics that came with the game. It was like glorious days. Yeah, you can grab one of those, hook one up to your PC. They do just fine as starting mics. I mean, Blue Yetis and such can also be okay for starting mics too. But again, don't break the bank. Do not panic if you don't have character demo or character sampler. And don't put yourself down if you don't get the parts you want when you audition on Casting Call Club. It's part of the whole job. You just send out auditions, pray that they like it, and if they do, great. If they don't, well, you got yourself out there. That's kind of the whole point. You send out auditions, get yourself out there, and see where it goes. That's the whole point of this. Kind of like VTubing, honestly. You stream, you put yourself out there, see where it goes, and hey, if people tune in, they tune in. If they don't tune in, it's whatever. At least in my opinion. Because, there's so many VTubers, there's so many content creators as well, that obviously we'll miss some, especially with algorithms just trying to push things that they think we like onto us. So again, don't put yourself down if you're not, getting millions of views. Exactly! Creepypasta readings, short story readings, I mean, I'm sure there's, royalty-free stories. I mean, hell. Disney cannot keep Cinderella forever. Disney cannot keep Snow White forever. I'm going to fight them on that. At least not the story readings of those fairy tales. They can't copyright those. They can copyright their versions, but they can't copyright the stories themselves. So, Anthony's right. Reading. Just whether it be creepypasta, fairy tales, things that people cannot copyright. Read those. You'll be fine. You can build it up. You'll be okay. And yeah, again, just giving out advice to VTubers because, I know a lot of them want to get into voice acting as well. And, again, honestly, I started out with my GarageBand mic. Oh, yes. Like I said, Disney cannot hold on to those copyrights forever. They can't. And they definitely cannot copyright the stories themselves. So just read. If you really want to get into, again, voice acting or anything and putting yourself out there, again, great place to go, in my opinions. Casting Call Club is a nice starting point. It may not have the things you want. Exactly! Winnie the Pooh! Again, just read things that you enjoy. Again, Disney may copyright their own version of fairy tales, but they can't copyright the fairy tales themselves. That's why we still can see, different versions of Pinocchio, different versions of Cinderella, different versions of all sorts of fairy tales. So no matter what, do what you feel like you want to do. Whether it be auditioning for things on Casting Call Club, which, again, I can show you. So, here's Casting Call Club. Make sure you have an account. Once you have an account, there's a whole bunch of things you can search up. Voice actor. Physical actors, I don't think there's many of those here. But, hey, maybe you want to be a physical actor. I'm not sure how well that goes, but, I'm sure you can find something. There's plenty of singing stuff, plenty of artists. You can help people animate things. There's a whole bunch of things. But, right now we're focusing on the voice acting. So, make sure you click the voice actor stuff. Way too many roles. I'm not sure why people don't optimize their filter stuff, but whatever. And, because, you can advanced filters. Personally, I can do young adults. And then it chops it down to which ones are there. Also, if you're directing something, do not close the casting call club early. Do not hand out roles early. I don't care how much you love that one voice actor's take on your character that you're auditioning for. Do not close it early. You may keep it open longer, but don't close it early. It's a pet peeve of many. Do not do it. People will not like you for it. And anyways, you can see, there's a whole bunch of, either fan works, original works. But, you also have to go with your gut feeling on, is this gonna be a good thing for us? AKA, for me. to be a part of? Is this something I want to be like known for? Because like you have to get into this thinking like you will get the role. Even though lots of times you don't, you still have to go into this thinking you will get the role. So, do I want to be known for voicing in Minecraft role plays or like things with adult content? All these things you do need to think about as well before, just blind auditioning because you want to be a part of something to voice act. Anyways, back to my character demo here. After going on that. So again, I have a couple characters. Not sure if I'm hoping that as I go through it, it'll be about a minute. Let me start now. Where do you think you're going? Okay. Oh, Dad, look! It's a dinosaur! Excuse me? What did you say to me? Yeah, thought so. Well, partner, looks like this is the end of the road. Oh, goodness, sweetie, what on earth happened to you? Wow, that was much shorter than a whole minute. Okay, yeah. Yeah, with that being so short, what should this sixth character be? Because, again, going unhinged is, like, fun and all, but I also need to think about things I can do. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Like, since this is my personal... Hi, Skara! Welcome to, me writing my character... sampler. My character vocal sampler. Where I basically show you my process and how I make my character samplers and how that basically goes. Since this is mostly for my personal use, I know what these mean, but like, if I was to write it for someone else, I'd probably like put these instead with the asterisks. I like maybe italicize those and like laugh here or something. I'll figure it out when I like, if I decide to work with someone to make their own character samplers, which will be like in a way professional format. Again, this is for my personal use, so I understand how everything should like flow and sound. Interesting. Yeah, basically. Yeah, that's basically what this is, making up new characters to put in a whole little character sampler to send out to people who want voice actors and are looking for people to audition for things. Because, believe it or not, demos are much bigger productions than this. Hold on for a minute. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And, interesting. I mean, I guess in a way this is kind of like RP, but like, it's just with one line. And like, you're not going like super, super deep into like character lore or backstory or any of that. Throw all that out the window. Don't overthink. Just think about what the character is feeling and how you want the character to come off. That's it. That's all you need for this. And also, again, make sure you make a test about how long this would be. So, I usually like testing things when things are like at 0 or something I can basically physically count. But, yeah. This is basically what I do for my personal sake. But, like, let's say someone else wants me to write a new one for them. First of all, they need to, like, give me a sample of their voice. It doesn't matter if they have one, in all technicality. But, like, I need to know their personal vocal range and, like, their general acting ability. Their strengths and weaknesses, too. Because, like, hey, personally, while I may be able to play, like, a large range of characters, Unonoto! Hello! Hello! Yes, I'm just gonna go over my personal way of writing other scripts for other people. Wow. Interesting. But yeah, so, like, I know some males just can't do the low baritone.
I'm a demon. I'm here to take your soul and everything else too.
You know, that really low, actually enticing demon? Like, I obviously can't do that. But, like, so, And like that's what I mean by I need an actual sample of their voice. Like again, some women just cannot go as high as I can. Some women just can't go this high, and that's totally okay. And some man cannot do baritone shit, and that's also very okay. That's just your vocal range, and that's just how it is. So, yes, I still label them character 1, 2, or whatever. And then on this line, let's say for this person, they just don't have the most baritone voice, so I'm not gonna think like super low growly demon, but like more that's nice, but like more protagonist, shonen protagonist, yes. So let's see, heroic, and I want this to be action scene. Uplifting comrades. So that the person receiving this character sampler knows what I want this, how I want it to sound. So let's see, if I was to write something like that. Come on, guys! Come on, guys! Can't give up! Can't give up yet! Come on, guys! We can't give up yet! People are relying on us to take this demon down. So, yep, that's close enough to, and like, again, I voice acted myself too because it just helps keep the flow nice. Come on, guys, we can't give up yet. People are relying on us to take this demon down. Interesting. Again, all that, yeah, just toss it out. Just toss it out. We're not going in that deep when we're making character samplers. We really aren't. We're just caring about the feelings you want to output and the how you should basically sound. And the vocal range, I guess, that I want. And then, let's say, and then say this one person just doesn't do well with loud scenes, so this one would be a scientist explaining dangers of chemical. Short form, but like it still gives the person I would be sending this to an idea. This chemical. Hmm. Interesting. I mean, dubs back then were just everywhere because, like, well, with the older dubs, like, it was like a new kind of thing. Like, nothing was super, super high quality professional, I guess, in a way that you think of it today. Like, it's professional back then, but it was still kind of a whole new rabbit hole for them. This chemical could not. Everyone. Oh. So there's one where it's more upbeat, that's kind of inspiring. This one is more of a panic kind of thing. He's this yet. I mean, again, back then, like Viz and Funimation weren't as gigantic as you'd think they would be now. Like, of course they're like big and known nowadays, but like back then, again, dubs were still varying, you know? Like, they still had their bad dubs too. Look, Lieutenant, this chemical could injure everyone on the field, including our own soldiers. You can't release this yet. Okay. But yeah, this is just how I. Oh, and for like things like, let's say, let's see. Character. Let's see. This one's a pirate. Injured. Combat. Villain is winning. That's the scene for this one. And let's say want them to like pretend to hack up a lung or something. Probably do something like that. And then like this to indicate that I want this to be more like a sound they can make. Okay. And then it hopefully they'd understand and be like, why would you do this to us? We were crewmates! And like, yeah. And that's how I'd basically write a scene for someone else rather than this seemingly unprofessional mess for me. Because again, this is just for me to quickly look at, understand, go for it, because again, I understand my own writing when I do all this, but someone else might not. And that's why, like, script writers and such usually have, like, a singular format that they understand what is needed of others. Like, a lot of studios, like, they'll have, like, similar script writing styles, but, like, honestly, for me, it's just faster to just on the typewriter and clicky clack and just get going. So let's see. Hold on. Okay. Where do you think you're going? Hmm? Dad, look! It's a dinosaur! Excuse me? What did you just say to me? Yeah, thought so. Well, partner, looks like this is the end of the road. Oh, goodness, sweetie, what on earth happened to you? Oh my gosh, stop! Everyone's looking at us! And yeah, a lot of voice acting goes with physical acting too, because, like, at least for me, it's hard to, like, get into these kind of voices, these kind of roles without, like, acting out a bit. Like, if I have to cry, I will cry. I will not lie. If someone says, okay, in this scene, your character is crying, I will cry. And how do you do that? You think of something really, really upsetting. Something super depressing. And I'm sure you can all think of something. Whether it be, like, loss of a loved one. Doesn't even have to be, like, a human loved one in a way. Like, pets are still loved ones, you know. And, like, that's how you can get the tears hopefully welling up. I know some people just have a hard time doing that, but, like, it helps convey that feeling a lot more easily, rather than just trying to force yourself to sound like you're upset and crying. Like, I know a lot of voice actors also do this kind of, in a way, method acting. But, like, you know how some actors just take it a little too far. Pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. When they take it too far. But yeah. Actually, this kind of looks okay. So, let me open up. It doesn't really need to be... Oh, and the thing you use to record this on, it doesn't need to be, like, super fancy. Like, all you need to know is that so long as it captures your voice well enough, it should be okay. And then, you know, then I can show you, like, the whole 9 yards of it. Where do you think you're going? Hmm? Dad, look! It's a Excuse me? What did you just say to me? Yeah, thought so. Well, partner, looks like it's the end of the road. Oh, goodness, sweetie, what on earth happened to you? Oh my gosh, stop! Everyone's looking at us! Alright. And then you can kind of judge for yourself. Yeah, this should be... Yeah, this is fine. I personally think this is fine. So let me just... Oh yeah, and if you speak multiple languages and like want to audition for things in other languages, it's best that you record another whole sampler in that language, just so then they have a much greater idea of what you can do in that way. Let me just Okay. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Make sure it's all good. Put it in there. Also, just have a place where you can put, like, your files and make sure they're safe. Because you don't want to just lose all progress when you're all done with that. It's just a bad idea. Bad times, bad ideas. Now let me just head to the other screen so then I can do a quick thing. Make sure that I can grab the thing, and then I'll show you like why I do what I do. So when you record your like sampler, you want to make sure there's no effects on it initially. Just trust me. Okay. Now that's done. I want to open up this. Make sure that loads in. Okay, let's head back. Great. Now that we have that there, we want to grab the character sampler, put it in. As you can see, it's not super pleasant to look at right now. Don't worry about it. I only do this because I'm gonna put this in like really short video, which is quote unquote a little more professional in a way, but like not really, because like you'd actually have like someone who actually knows what they're doing with vocals handle all this. Oh, whoops. Effect. You can just go back using that. No, that's not what I wanted to capture. Of course I wouldn't, like, do all this, like, here, but, like, this is just to show you my personal process. So make sure there's little to no noise. Personally, just like doing a, at least before I put this all in a video. Next, I'd compression. Oh, no. EQ, equalizer. Enhance the vocals. Great, they've been enhanced. Compress. Voiceover. Should kind of, in a way, equal things out a bit. Voiceover. And as you can see, this is where capture the noise print. You reduce the noise. You really want, you can capture things that you know shouldn't be there. Again, I wouldn't record it like in this room, but like it's just to give you an idea of what I do personally. After you do that, and like for singing vocals, I do a whole different process, so it's fine. Then after that, lead vocals, nice. After that, and like for my Digimon Let's Plays for the voice actors, I would reverb and like I'd master then reverb, but like for this I just want like as raw as possible. So like try to keep everything kind of level in a way. So this wouldn't be like the end of it. I probably like turn down the vocals here a little bit. I wouldn't go too far. Like, don't know where the knob is, but it's fine. Like, cut it down a little bit. And this as well. To like try and keep it in line. With each other. Don't like how that looked. Like you don't need to soften things too much. Just make sure they're not blowing out people's eardrums. Basically. Yeah, this looks okay. And then this. And then here we go. And see? Sounds pretty nice as is. I mean, that sounds pretty nice. I'd again, it'd probably be much cleaner if I was actually in where I record all this. But, like, this is actually pretty okay, so if I were to make a video on it, honestly, I'd probably make, like, custom art and then, like, insert links and whatever in a video, but, like, again, this isn't what I'm gonna use. This is just an example of my whole process of how I made the character sample that you see on YouTube. At least the first one. But, you know, I wasn't as smart as I am now. Yeah, everything here looks okay, but, like, again, I'd probably just save it for another day. But, yeah. Casting Call Club is, like, where you go. Oh, right. Ah, no. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Do. No. Oh, right. I'm silly. Yeah, so now that, let's say you have your character demo, you'd update your thing there. Edit profile. Probably make a new one of those. Oh yeah, I'll probably need to also make that. And update this. Update this stuff as well. There we go. Should also add this. Yes, I do speak Cantonese. Make sure you add whatever languages you speak there. I just can't write or read any of it. Okay, I can read some of it. I just can't write too much of it. Yep. Oh. Yep. Submissions. Personal projects. But it should be fine. For now, because again, the audio I just recorded in this room, not the audio I'm gonna use. Because this room isn't as well treated. Which is another thing too. If you're gonna record lines, make sure your room's treated. And what I mean by treated is just make sure, like, you can probably hear in this room, there's like a slight echo. So I don't actually record in this room. I can have calls and, like, other casual fun stuff in here, but, like, professional stuff, no. I go into a closet. Yes, you can use a closet. I mean, professional voice actors have recorded in so much worse than a closet. Some have recorded under blankets. Some have recorded under pillow forts. Just make sure the area you're recording in doesn't echo like my place does. as in where I record streams. Make sure it doesn't sound like this. Honestly, like, if I really wanted to, I can, like, quote unquote, treat, like, this place as is right now. Just with a few simple tools to, like, prove to you that you don't need, like, super advanced stuff. You don't. You just need to make sure your mic isn't picking up everything and anything. So, like, I could, like, drape a blanket over the PC and over the microphone and everything. And, like, it would sound so much better already. So, like, don't think you need to spend millions or thousands just putting up those actual soundproofing little carton, like, those things that look like little mountain mattress things, those foam things. You don't need to spend too much to, like, treat your room nicely. Or, like, treat your recording space nicely. Like I said, I record in a whole closet. So, just the clothes and the blanket behind me itself, just enough. Just enough to keep the vocals clean, concise, and not as echoey as that gave us. But, like, it's still okay for, like, what I did. And, like, let me make sure. Let me head to my channel here and, like, show you what I mean. So, here's the, like, demo I made, the recent one. And, like, you don't need to be super fancy. Just link to some of the social medias, you know, Twitter. Obviously, wouldn't put the YouTube one on the YouTube one, but it is what it is. I post stuff on Instagram. And if you're voice acting, you put your email there. I know it may not be the quote-unquote smartest idea for a VTuber, but you put your email there. Because people will see your demo on your YouTube or wherever, and they will email you. So don't doubt the power of just put your email there. Also, I probably would have made sure the background doesn't clash with it next time. I'm looking at it, but that's for another day. Actually, not really. Probably should think about making the new background soon-ish. Actually, I probably can make the new background. But anyways, yes, your YouTube, your Instagram, your email, your Twitter, make sure it's all in your demo. However else it looks, it's all out there. Out in the sky. But yeah. Oh, yes. Also, you don't need to spend out the butt to grab recording equipment or find a program that records for you. Audacity will do just fine. It will do just fine. If you really want something like super high quality, then sure, go ahead, spend, but like it's not super highly recommended. Anyways, I don't want to spoil things, so I'm not gonna open my clip studio. No. But yeah, that's just how it is. And make sure, like, your demo is pinned. I know. But if you want to be a voice actor, you pin your demo. Why? Because, well, when you go on Twitter and you go look at your profile, the first thing that will come up next to all this, yes, you need to put your email in your bio as well. Make sure you do that. The first thing that pops up will be the demo. You don't want some random tweet up there. You just don't. When you're voice acting stuff. You don't want random tweets or something up there. Or like things that aren't super useful to you up there. And you're pinned. But yeah, that's all the basic advice. You know, get into the voice acting scene by reading either creepypastas, fairy tales, whatever you like. Make sure that that people will be okay with you reading it. Or like it can't be copyrighted for you reading it. And like the audio editing you'll learn as things continue on. For sure. But yeah, that's the most important thing. Make sure that your demos, like the first thing people see, make sure that the first thing people see is how they can contact you. And like make sure that the first thing they do, make sure the first thing they understand is that, hey, I'm here. Basically. Outside of that, yeah. It is what it is. I know. I may have spoiled that. No. Well, I've gone on for like a whole hour. Whole hour just basically teaching you how to get into the voice acting scene, how to basically make your voice sampler all on your own, because like whole demo production is a whole different thing that you don't have to worry about. Don't even think about it. If anything, it's just better to get on Casting Call Club, get creepypastas, grab fairy tales that you think are interesting to read, and put it out there as content first before you even think about doing all this shenanigans. But yeah. With that being said, honestly, because no tomorrow's gonna be very busy day. Well, busy because honestly, it's Bunny Day, Easter Day, and like, I know family's family. I know they may not like do something Eastery, but like, who knows? Family's family, they like to be unpredictable. And that's okay with me. Unpredictableness makes it fun. Let me make sure I get off of here. You know what? Yeah. Let's share some art. Excel GO2. Did some lovely sketch. Did a lovely sketch of me. Retweet. Like that. Weep. Yes. Uno noto. Again. Make sure you give that raffle art creation a view. Give it a like. Comment on it. Skaza. Lovely, lovely piece of art. Like, retweet that. Kai Schwartz. Again, like, retweet. The completed art for Uno Noto. So pretty. I like how she did the flowers. Cannot get enough. And yeah, I think that's all for the art share today. Now, nothing new in the support tag, but that's fine. Let's go to the live tag. Let's see, ooh, who shall we go support? Yeah, why not? Let's take ourselves and yeet ourselves over to Otaku Rakyu. So, if you don't know how this works, get over to the live section. Let me grab the link. The link! Actually, before that, the message will be crystal clear script. You copy that. As in, highlight the crystal clear script part. Raid. Click on the link to head over to Otaku Rakyu stream. And because tomorrow's Bunny Day and I want to make sure everything's up by tomorrow and Bunny Day, I thank you all for listening to me ramble and listening to me make a kind of a fool of myself while scripting out my character sampler. And thank you for dealing with my shenanigans. And thank you so much for tuning into this stream, even though it was fairly short. I hope you all enjoyed. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope you all have a great day. Have a happy Easter. Bye-bye!